name is Francis Kimani. I'm a husband, and of course I'm a farmer. My education background, I've done B.Ed, Kiswahili and History, and journalism, majoring in PR. Well, I looked for a job for 1 year. I was employed for 4 months under BOG, and I was being paid around 4,500, and sometimes there was no money. So then again, when I went for an interview now, looking for the TSA job, we came up around 70 people, and it was only one position that was required for Kiswahili history, and the only person who was taken was the year 1997 in KU, and had already been out for only 7 months to 1 year, because they had cleared in 2009. So I just gave up. So that's when I decided now to come again, restructure my life, see what I can do with the small thing that I have. So that's when I started now looking for other avenues. I went into business here and there. It failed sometimes here and there, but I was saving. At least I was saving. So upon in the year 2010, 2011, that's when now everything turned up again. Things started looking up. So the first thing was look for the land. Then you start small farming. We do farm. This place is called Munyo. From Makongeni, it's 7.5 kilometers. Exactly. It's only that we have rough road and all that. Where we do farm beef and mutton and goat meat. Also, we do some Kenyaji chicken. We were doing some turkey and pigs, but we have all offloaded them because of the cost. Chickens are a bit costly, pigs are a bit costly and all that. But when you come to cattle itself is a bit cheap because they just graze. You just supplement it with a little of hay and maybe some other feed. Like you have salt, mineral salts and all that. You do that sporadically, not mostly. But the major thing that you ought to do is spray to avoid infestation of pesticides, the internal and external. You deworm regularly also, like after 3 months. So when I started with six goats, some chicken, a Kenyaji chicken. At that time they were lucrative. So upon I just needed to do something professional. So I was really going for ranches at Kawasukari Ranch now and then, admiring the breeders and all that. But they wouldn't sell. They can't sell the breeder. The only thing that they sell is breeder. So that's when I met Mr. Njoroge, the vet. He had seen me frequently coming to Kahawa Ranch, Sukari Ranch and all that. He inquired from me, what do you really like? I told him I like pure breed of sheep. He told me, no, one, pure breed of sheep you can never get. And they don't even offset them. They don't sell. What you're going to do, come buy a breeder down now. You go, you look for Kenyaji breeds. You look for your own breed. Of course, when you start with the first breed, it comes F1, then F2, then pure. That's when I started. Then you offload the ones that you don't want. That's one. So we started with sheep and goats. Now sheep and goats are the ones who has brought us now to the idea of this one. These are a bit tedious, they are a bit expensive because like during the drought, the way we say they are heavy grazers, they do require a lot of food, feeds. So mutton, the sheep and the goats, they are a bit slow grazers and they are browsers. So small land can feed them. That's why you see, like the only 3 months drought has done this mess. We have lost like 10. The last one we lost was yesterday. Yeah, the last one we lost was yesterday, according to the records. So they are expensive also to buy because one cow, we are buying them at 30,000. Then a cow gestation period goes for 9 months. So it's one, and it's not necessarily that. So it's the extension of it, or the breeding period of it is a bit slow. They go slowly. But for sheep and goats, they are lucrative in this sense. One goat gives birth twice per year. A sheep thrice per year. So if at all you have one, you're well assured within 3 years you'll be having around 9. That's the technicality bit of it. We have 58 indigenous chicken and 202 goats. That's a flock of goats and sheep, and 93 cows and 17 calves. Mostly we do connect with vet shops. That's when we do. Okay, at first we did it from vet shops. You do small posters, and you market from there. Then your number, people will come. But now, since we have now good clientele, the networking now is working, because one client brings another. So at a time like December, April, during the festivities and Ramadan, that's when we sell most. So quarterly we have a flock that we separate to sell, mostly sheep and goat. Like a good one for meat, they are going for around 40 to 50k.
Okay.
Yes.
And for the goat and sheep?
Goat for meat, they go for 10k. 10k.
Yeah.
And they weigh from 55 kgs to 65 kg.
Okay.
Upon maturity. That is a goat worth 7 to 1 year.
So
for the pure degree, for the pure ones, pure breeds, at maturity they weigh from 90 to 130 kg. Well, for anyone who is looking for a job, jobs are there. And jobs might not be there. Selection of jobs is the one that differs. If at all you want to do white collar job, you will tarmac, especially in Kenyan markets. If you want to do job, and you want to sustain yourself, go for anything that you dream. Like farming. Starting farming is very cheap, very, very cheap. You go for a small amount of capital. Like we started with 6 goats. 6 goats are the ones that has led to all this. And 6 goats, one we were buying it at 2,500. That's a life of Nairobian who spends that money. It's around how much? It's around how much? 25k. That's one weekend party for a person in Nairobi. True? Fueling, drinking and all that. So it's only that you just require separate a small amount of money and do. The only thing which is expensive maybe is land. But you can start maybe by hiring land. We have ready land to be lent and all that. Then you progress. One is pay them well. Actually, don't fear. Just pay them well. Delegate. Act professionally. If you you have like a farm like this one, you need to have a farm manager who is a professional. Then again, once you pay them well, be open to them. Don't make them sound like slaves. They're also human beings. The way you have feelings, they have feelings. Be open. Let them give you their problems and all that. Share, just open it. It's like a marriage. It's a pact in between two people, employer and an employee. So when people don't communicate, things do mess up. That's the only thing. Then also having registered them with some groups like NHIF, NSSF and all that. So somebody have the worthiness of staying somewhere because I know at certain day I'll get benefits. You act it professionally.